Anays and Rylee, you kind of survived last weekend against Abilene Wiley, a team that knew you well. What's the confidence level now going into this weekend against Justin Northwest after having to kind of scratch and claw to get through?
I think we showed that we were willing to fight no matter what. Our backs were against the fence, and we showed that we were willing to go out there, and we proved that we deserve to be in this next round. So I think our confidence going forward is good.
And Anays, I ask you maybe your confidence got a little shaky in one of those games. What have you done this week to kind of bring it back up to that normal level that's made you so good this year?
Work on my spin a lot more, keeping it away from them, not missing a lot of pitches that I did last week because I did give up like 2 home runs just because I missed down the middle, but just keeping it away from them and using all my pitches to my ability.
And I asked you this before, you're pretty glad about seeing somebody new, somebody that's not seen you 4 or 5 times out there.
Mm-hmm.
How important is that this week?
Very, because they've probably seen videos of me, but that doesn't mean that they know how I pitch in person. So, like Wiley, I've seen them 4 times, so they obviously had my timing down, and that this new team doesn't know how I play, and they're from Dallas, so it's a lot more relief on me.
And Rylee, they haven't seen you guys offensively either. This team, the second game against Wiley, y'all got shut down a little bit, but it seems like the whole playoffs, when you needed something, somebody has stepped up and done it. What is it about this offense that makes it click?
I think our offense is just really, we know our strengths and our weaknesses, and when we see that pitch, we go after it, and that's helped a lot. And we've also had a lot of clutch situations where people have either put the bunt down or got on base by doing what they needed to do, which has helped a lot in scoring runs.
Now, you're the only freshman in the starting lineup, is that right? Besides Anays in the circle?
Yes, sir.
Is that not pressure, or is that some pressure towards the bottom of the lineup, or do you just go out and play?
In the beginning, it was a lot of pressure, but as we've gone on, especially in this postseason, I realized that I do belong, and I wouldn't be out there for no reason. So it's boosted my confidence some, and I've been able to just go out there and be myself.
And that's a good segue to the final question for both of you. Y'all are just freshmen. You're just babies still on this team that's got a lot of older girls. What did you do early on to fit in with this group and kind of prove to them and prove to yourselves that you were going to be key parts of a team that's making this historic run?
Working for everything that we have right now, proving to them that we can be here, proving to the coaches that we can be here, and just being ourselves, because we wouldn't be here if they didn't think we could be here.
What about you, Rylee?
I think we proved that we wanted to be out there and be in the starting lineup because we were always staying late, doing extra in the beginning, and it's paid off now since we are in the starting lineup.